What do you think it's like to walk into a room and become the center of attention, not just for what you say, but also just for being there? Have you ever wished you were more respected and known for the respect what you deserve? If you said yes, you're not alone. In today's society, many of us feel unappreciated and ignored, like we don't exist. But you don't have to accept this. Today, we will start a new journey together, full of promise and challenge, where we will learn how to use valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to build a strong sense of self and an undeniable presence. This isn't about getting attention. It's about developing long-lasting thoughts and actions that make you not only highly regarded, but also stronger from the inside out. In this video, we'll go over 10 core strategies that have helped people change how others see them, but more importantly, we'll look at how these strategies change not only how others see you, but also how you see yourself. Join us on this challenge. Watch this video all the way to the end to show yourself that you are determined to keep going, even if the trip is hard. It's not just about making a moment. It's about building a strong presence that lasts and leaving an impression on people's minds. Post, "I'm ready" or "Are you ready?" to let me know if you are. First step, take care of yourself. People who don't know how to. Taking care of oneself means one can't love another. Being selfish is not knowing how to take care of yourself. You can help other people more if you take care of yourself first. This is not only good advice for making a living, it's also a basic rule for living a happy, meaningful life. Taking care of yourself first and foremost takes being aware of yourself. Spend some time getting to know yourself, from your most basic needs to your deepest soul wishes. Once you know what you need, you can start physically nurturing and growing in a way that serves your purpose. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle includes eating well, working out regularly, and getting enough sleep. When you take care of your body, you not only feel good, but you also give off a natural beauty that makes people want to love and appreciate you more. On a mental level, self-care means regularly feeding your soul. This can be done by reading, meditating, or doing personal hobbies. When your soul is fed, you feel confident. Lastly, keep in mind that self-care is an ongoing process that never ends. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosopher-emperors, once said, "Our life is what we think it is." If you keep investing in yourself, you not only make your life better, but you also become an inspiration to those around you. That's how you make people not beg or yearn, but appreciate and value deeply. Tactic number 2. Try to stay calm and develop control and composure. A famous Stoic philosopher once said that delaying action is the best way to deal with anger. The advice in this text has a huge amount of power to help us deal with difficult and stressful situations in the modern world, where we can be swept away by negative feelings at any moment. It's more important than ever to practice self-control and calmness. Picture a stressful day at work. You walk into a late meeting and are met with hostile looks from your coworkers. Your instincts may tell you to react badly, but stay calm, take a deep breath, and give yourself a moment of silence to think. Then take charge of the situation. What you say next not only calms you down, but it also makes the people around you admire your ability to stay calm. In the Bible, the phrase, "Be still and know that I am God," has a similar meaning. When we accept silence, it shows that we are humble and strong at the same time. It gives us time to think about ourselves and get to know the world around us better. Building up our calmness and self-control is not only a way to improve ourselves, but it's also a way to connect deeply with our spiritual beliefs. Being calm in a storm is both the art of living and the key to earning respect and love from others. When you follow this ancient philosophy, you open the door to love and respect from those around you. Join the conversation in the comments section by telling us about the problems you're having and how you deal with them with peace and calm. We forget how valuable time really is because the world seems to be spinning all the time. Time is an intangible asset that once lost can never be gained back. But did you know that if you value your time correctly, you not only become more self-directed in every decision you make, but you also earn respect and admiration from those around you? Imagine a day when you are so good at managing your time that everyone will not only respect you but also want to be with you and learn from you. This is not just a promise. It is what will happen if you use the stone philosophy to manage your time. Third, putting a value on your taking the time to imagine that. You are in the middle of a storm, but don't move or react to the chaos going on around you. This image is a metaphor for life's challenges and how we must face them. We can't control what happens in the outside world, but we can control how we react to it. Reacting calmly to life's changes earns us respect and admiration from those around us. Think about a leader who is facing a crisis that could mean the end of the company. There are rumors going around and anxiety is making the team less stable. Instead of panicking, this leader holds a meeting with everyone and stays calm. They present the facts, dispel the rumors, and lay out a clear action plan. Their calmness calms the team, reducing fear and boosting confidence. So, how can you keep your cool and stay calm? First, let yourself enjoy the pause before you respond to anything. Take a moment to stop. This short break will help you gather your thoughts. First, think about what's going on and answer instead of reacting. Second, practice mindfulness. Regular mindfulness or meditation practice can help you build a foundation of calmness even when things are going crazy. Third, take charge of what you can and remind yourself that the only thing you can change is how you respond. Keeping your mind on this can help you feel less useless and anxious. Fourth, change your point of view so you don't see tough conditions as threats. Think of them as chances to live by your values and get better. Fifth, learn from everything that happens after. After each tough situation, think about what happened, how you dealt with it, and what you can learn from it. This practice of thinking about things helps you stay cool and collected in the future. Stoicism isn't about hiding your feelings or being different from the world. It's about figuring out what's important and focusing on our smart responses. By doing this, we earn the respect and admiration of those around us. Stay calm and collected while watching a world that not only values you, but also wants the peace you represent. Plan number 4 for practice. Active hearing is something you should do. Imagine you're talking to a friend and they're telling you about a personal matter, a tough inner struggle. Instead of checking your phone or planning your next move, you choose to be quiet and pay full attention to what they're saying. Sometimes you even ask helpful questions to show that you're not just by actively listening and understanding what they're saying. You not only make them feel heard and understood, but you also build a deep connection with them because you've become a safe harbor for their soul. In line with Stoic ideas, active listening isn't just a skill, it's an essential part of becoming a happy and free person. It means seeing every conversation as a chance to learn not only about others, but also about yourself. First, get control of your own feelings and thoughts. When you start a conversation, remind yourself that your goal is to understand, not to react. Next, pay full attention by not only hearing what is said, but also watching body language and emotions that aren't said. Finally, be patient, because experience shows that silence can be stronger than words at times. Marcus Aurelius. Epictetus and Seneca both stressed how important it was to listen to others and to oneself. They saw it as an essential part of living a moral and meaningful life. When you listen, you're not just getting information, you're also opening your mind and heart to learn from every conversation and experience. Now answer my first question. Are you a good listener? Have you ever listened to someone who wasn't talking? Share your deepest thoughts in the comments area. This is strategy number 5. Embrace, 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 lifelong, lifelong. Seneca tells us that as long as you live, you should keep learning how to live. This timeless wisdom shows how important it is to improve yourself and keep adapting to new situations in life. In the journey of self-discipline and self-betterment, embracing a lifelong learning with the Spirit is not just good advice, it's also a way of life that will earn us respect and admiration from those around us. When we commit to never stopping learning, we not only gain more knowledge, but we also develop a deeper understanding of the world and humanity. This not only helps us change how we act and think to be more in tune with nature and society, but it also makes us more valuable in the eyes of others. Sharing our knowledge and experiences is a key part of this process, and it's the noble duty of education to do so. Adherence of Stoic philosophy. Learn to perceive everything from multiple perspectives, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth. By embracing the noble duty of education and committing to a life of learning, we not only become more valuable in the eyes of those around us, but also create a positive impact on the world. This makes others not only appreciate, but also, in a sense, see our presence and guidance in their lives becoming valuable in the eyes of others does not only come from demonstrating power or authority, but through expanding the soul-sharing knowledge and understanding. We nurture respect and love from those around us. This is not a quick or easy process. It requires perseverance, courage to face fear and failure, and a strong desire to become better every day. When we take the time to learn and develop ourselves, we not only enrich our knowledge but also expand our souls, laying a solid foundation for a worthwhile life. But before we continue our journey, I want to thank you for watching and accompanying us on the first half of this video, but don't stop here. Let's continue this journey together to explore the next principle. Accept that being real is the basis for all effective relationships. Please like and share this video to encourage more people so that we can build a strong and positive community together. Number 6. Accept who you are. Did you know? Honesty is the most valuable thing you can have, as Epictetus wisely said. If you want to be a writer, you have to do things that show who you really are. It's not just a strategy, it's a way of life that helps us value ourselves and make others value us too. In the early years of his work, Patrick, a freelance graphic designer, felt like he had to make products that the market wanted instead of ones that he was truly passionate about. Even though he was making good money, Patrick felt empty and had lost his creative spark. Patrick chose to make a change one day, and he started working on personal projects that showed off his unique style and creative point of view. At first, he was afraid that people wouldn't like this new, more personal style, but the opposite happened. His work started to get praise and attention from the design community, with many saying that it was so real and new. Patrick's story shows how important it is to be true to yourself. When we do, we not only attract like-minded people, but we also leave a deep and lasting impression on them. Being honest not only shows what we're really like, but it also helps us connect with others on a deeper level, making a space where everyone feels valued and respected. Remember that in a world where lies are common and superficiality is accepted, being honest is your most valuable asset. It makes you unique and irreplaceable, and it makes others want to be with you and share in their experiences. You not only send a strong message about personal worth, but you also help make the world a better place where everyone is respected and valued for who they really are. We all have an unnamed secret that we don't like to share with others. When we keep a part of ourselves for ourselves, we not only protect our intrinsic value, but we also pique people's interest, creating an irresistible allure that not only boosts our own self-worth, but also seventh number. Keep up A. When meeting a new person, their gentle mystery often makes you curious and want to learn more. This is not only a social phenomenon, but also a basic part of human nature. A deep thirst for the unknown that forms the basis of Stoic philosophy. It's a process that not only makes you more valuable in the eyes of others, but also makes you irresistibly attractive. Think of yourself as an open book with new lessons and ideas on every page. People follow their natural curiosity. Start your journey of discovery. By turning every conversation into an exciting adventure, you become not only a storyteller but also an inspiration, making others wonder what else they can learn from this person about life. Increasing appreciation through knowledge isn't just about getting more information, it's also about sharing and using what you've learned in real life. When you share your life's lessons, you invite others into your life, creating deep and meaningful relationships. Sharing your knowledge and experience not only makes your life better, but it also makes the lives of those around you better. The respect you receive isn't something that can be bought or faked. It comes from constantly learning new things, and becoming a source of knowledge and experience makes you the center of attention and admiration, making others beg you to teach them. Embrace lifelong learning as a reminder to always try to get better, making a difference in the world for yourself and those around you. How would keeping this sense of mystery change your life? Are you ready to put it into practice? Share your stories below so we can all learn. Strategy number 8. Use your own judgment. Use your best judgment. Imagine you're at a social or online event and want to share everything about your personal life. But in these situations, remember the power of restraint. In today's world, social media and constant connectivity make us want to share everything, from big wins to small complaints. But there's a lot of value in carefully choosing what we share and with whom we share it. This isn't just a lesson in self-control, it's also a reminder to value ourselves and keep our mental area safe. One of my successful business friends had to make a big choice. Should he tell everyone about his upcoming project? The market he was in was very competitive, and information was valuable. At that moment, he remembered what the philosopher Seneca said: "The wise man lacks nothing but needs many things. The fool, on the other hand, needs nothing because he doesn't know how to use anything but lacks everything instead of div." Being restrained is not only a way of life, it's also a strategy. Before you share something, ask yourself, does this information serve my long-term interests? Will it help others trust and respect me? If the answer is maybe, it's time to keep it private. Remembering that discretion is a form of strength, we not only keep ourselves safe from unnecessary dangers, but we also build a strong personal image that makes people want to learn about and eventually appreciate our true worth. This is how we show not only knowledge, but also self-respect, which is a trait that gets people's attention, admiration, and maybe even requests for your presence and sharing strategy. The 9th one, embrace the art of receiving. The exchange can improve our spiritual and social lives. Accepting art not only makes life better, it also helps build a culture of kindness, unity, and mutual support. Stoicism is based on 5 principles. The first is acknowledging interdependence, which means recognizing our natural connection to others and God. Being self-sufficient and cocky can separate us from others. The second is developing gratitude. When we accept grace, we develop a grateful heart that appreciates the kindness of others and the material, emotional, and spiritual blessings that have been bestowed upon us. The third is developing humility. Acceptance teaches us humility by reminding us that we are not all-powerful and that wisdom lies in recognizing our flaws and needs. Fourth is strengthening community. When we let others accept us, we strengthen community ties and show that everyone can easily share their needs and weaknesses. This shared openness is what builds trust and deep connections between people. Fifth is supporting kindness in a lovely cycle. Accepting others with grace makes it easier for them to give, providing an atmosphere where generosity thrives. To really learn how to accept others, you can start by doing small things every day. When someone thanks you, just say thank you to show that you understand what they meant. Ask for help when you need it, and see it as a chance to build relationships. Open your heart to feedback and see it as a chance to grow as a person. Thank people for being kind, no matter how small the act was. By doing these things, we not only make our own lives better, but we also help build a culture of giving, unity, and helping each other. So, learning the art of acceptance is not a sign of weakness. It's a deep sign of strength, resilience, and recognition of our shared humanity and divinity. If you agree with our point of view, please leave a comment about how you practice acceptance in the comments. When life gets hard, we often look for strength within ourselves to get through it. But where does that strength come from? What makes a person not only get back up after a fall, but also stronger and more resilient? Join us for the last strategy in today's lesson, where you'll be reminded of how to train yourself to be unwavering and persistent, a trip that Stoics vividly described. Phil's thinking plan number 10. Build resilience and endurance and build strength and endurance. Stoicism shows us how to tell the difference between things we can control and things we can't. Accepting that many outside factors, like other people's thoughts and actions or unexpected life events, are out of our control is the first step to becoming resilient. Acceptance is not the same as giving up. When you live by this principle, you put all of your energy and effort into your actions, thoughts, and responses. People are drawn to you because you seem calm and sure of yourself. They see you not as a moving reed in the wind, but as a steady mountain. Even during storms, resilience comes from facing problems over and over again and sticking with them even when it's hard. It's about seeing problems not as impenetrable walls, but as chances to learn and grow. Stoic tasks, like choosing to be hard on yourself and thinking about hard times, are not just tests. They're also ways to improve your mental toughness. When you share your stories of perseverance, you inspire others and show that the human spirit is strong. People naturally want to be with people who have these traits because they see them as leaders, friends, and partners. Stoicism gives you a way of looking at problems that doesn't just see them as problems, but as opportunities for growth. This change, in viewpoint, changes how we see life. Things that once seemed like impossible mountains are now seen as stepping stones. People will come to you for advice and company, not only because you are strong, but also because you share a vision that turns hardship into opportunity. As we wrap up today's lesson, let us say a few final words about this inspiring journey. We have looked at 10 powerful strategies from Stoic philosophy that can change not only how others see and value you, but also how you see and value yourself. Leave a message to help us all understand. Before we end, remember that every like, share, and subscription is a great way to show your support for this content and let us know you want to see more. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on new and deep lessons from the world of Stoic philosophy. Keep watching the videos at the end of this one. Thank you for joining us today. Keep going, keep striving, and most importantly, keep shining. We look forward to being with you every step of the way.